We are at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. It's January 16 or 17. I'm not sure that I know because I'm not working for I think 4 months because of the war between ISIS and ISIS Gaza and Israel. I'm talking about Hamas. And this is the reason why the church is totally empty. I'm at the Golgotha, the place that Jesus was crucified. And I'm honoring the tour. I can see that you can hear the bells. Let's listen to the bells. I'm honoring to Christen Limandri. I'm lighting the candles for her today at the church. She asked me to light one candle. I'm lighting 8 candles, and soon you will understand why. But this is a Catholic chapel. That's where they undressed Jesus before he was crucified. And here, at the Catholic chapel, you can see nailing to the cross, which is another station of the Via Dolorosa, the way of the cross, the way of the misery, inside the church. We're here, you could hear the bells, we're here at 12 o'clock. This is the time that Jesus was crucified on top of the Golgotha. They just nailed him to the cross, and here you can see the tomb itself, and I'm going to bless the candles there as well, the crucifixion place. That is the Pietà. After the crucifixion, after he died, Mary saw his son. I mean, you can understand the misery of the mother. And when they've been in the temple for the first time, presentation at the temple, Saint Simon told Mary, your son will die in front of your eyes. It will be like a spear will enter into your heart. And let's bless Christian, the candles at the exact spot of the crucifixion, but here you can see the Golgotha, John the disciple, and Mary at the other side, and Jesus on the cross with his sinless, Jesus from Nazareth, King of the Jews. Let me put my hand in it to touch the bedrock and to bless the candles. Oops. That place belongs to the Greek Orthodox. Now, what's happening in the church lately for the last few years? They're renovating the floor of the church, and they are checking the foundation of the church as well. And right there, it's where Jesus was purified. They purified his body, which for me is a very important place, but sadly we cannot enter there for the few next months. And Let's go to the tomb, but we won't be able to turn left, which is usually the closest place to the tomb. We will have to continue, which is good, through the other places. Adam Chapel is where the Greek Orthodox believe that Adam was buried. For me, for you, Christian, as a Catholic, it's quite an important place because you can see the creek of the Golgotha, and remember that when he died, let's say 3 hours from now, blood tears of Jesus will fall through the creek to the ground, and people will resurrect it. Then let's continue to visit the place, and I wish that everything that you ask for will come true. Family of Christian, come back to religion, come back to Catholic, to the Catholic Church. And Bob, her husband, Tourette, Alec, and Mark, be the good sons of your parents. My sister, entire family, I hope that you are well as well. And this is so important, the health and well-being of my father, John, and my mother-in-law, Dorothy, who are both 91 years old. I hope that you will enjoy life and you will stay with us as much as you can. And what I loved here, Dorothy, that you actually mentioned the petition of the Society of St. Vincent de Paul. מה שלומך? כל הזמן. אז רגע, אז בוא תגיד לי שלום. That was another tour guide. We are not working. We are not working because there's no tourists now. And if we're talking about that already, then what I will ask you to do, if it's okay by you, be my family, be my tourist by subscribing my channel and by sending the link of my YouTube channel that includes more than 19,000 videos of the Holy Land to everyone that you know, because this is the only way for me to survive now. If you want to have your own private candle lighting, go into Buy Me a Coffee link, which is at the description of the video, the text beneath the video, and you will know how should you enjoy that private video and private lighting candles. This is the prison of Jesus. What do you mean a prison? Are we talking about a Pontius Pilate place? No. But when they reach here, Jesus has to wait until his crucifixion. Then in that case, at that time, that was the prison. You can see the two holes for the legs, and you can see the icon that actually describes you everything about it. And let's bless the candles as well. One of the candles here is for everyone who are now watching the video. Everyone who are watching the video, one of the candles is for you. And this is such an important person. One of the most important person of the church. There are two Muslim families who are taking care of the church. Not taking care, they are actually taking care of the key for the church. They are opening and closing the door. Two Muslim families, the doors. Two Muslim families. Why? Because the church belongs to the Catholic, Greek Orthodox, and Armenians. Who's going to have the key? If the key will be in the Catholic, the Latin, Roman Latin church, it means that the church belongs to them. And it's not. If the keys will be at the hands of the Greek Orthodox, I think you got the message. Then the church, the donation, different donation, decided to leave the keys outside of those families, and we are talking about two Muslim families that opening the church every day, doors, and closing the doors of the church every night. And if you want to see the ceremony, be my guest, because you can see it. You can see it in my channel. Now, it's going to be a short tour of the church, but I think you can see so many things here. And this is another important chapel. You can see here Mary Magdalene and Jesus. This is Sunday. We are already on Sunday. It's immediately after the resurrection of Jesus. Mary Magdalene was standing here after she was looking for the body of Jesus in the tomb, and he wasn't there. And she saw a gardener who was standing there, and he told the gardener, she asked him, "Did you take the body of my Lord?" And he said, "No, I am the one, but don't touch me yet. I'm not pure. Didn't reach my Father." Then Catholic chapel, and you can see that in that Catholic chapel, the floor is 100% okay, but now they are renovating the floor of the public area. The tomb of Jesus is in front of you, but if you watch my video, the previous one, if you watched it, you know that it been destroyed 1808 by a huge fire here. What's happening now is that the tomb that you see here is the structure was built on top of the tomb of Jesus. I cannot take a video of the candles inside the tomb. I already did it. But let me show you the facade of the tomb itself. And he asked me to light a candle next to the tomb of Jesus, and we are going to do that. Then the first chapel, you can see candlelight, and it's very important. Remember the candlelight? That is where the angels took care that no one will steal the body of Christ. The other part is the tomb himself, and it's already been blessed there. The candle. Why the candle is very important? Because according to the Greek Orthodox / Armenian, at Easter time, Saturday, fire from heaven, from Jesus, goes all the way to the tomb, and all the candles are lit by that. And Christian, I'm lighting the candle for you there. And I will ask Shlomi, now I will ask you to take a video of me lighting the candle. Is it okay?
Sure.
Then be careful when you're touching it. You know how to deal with it? Wait a minute. I will help you.
Thank you.
All right.
Very kind of you.
Thank you. If you can, be as close as you can to me, because you need to hear me.
All right.
Closer. Is that on? Let me see. Yes, it's okay. Then, I will repeat it. Christen Limandri from New York. One for you. One candle is for you. Oh, there's a lot of wind here. Right. First candle. Don't forget me to go back to the Catholic place. Bob, the husband. And then Alec and Mark, the children. Sister, entire family. One candle for your sister. I'm so sorry that you didn't mention her name, but I'm sure that your sister knows that she is your sister. And let me see. John, father of Christian. Stay healthy. And I would loved it. I loved it. It reminds me St. Peter that asked Jesus to cure his mother-in-law. Then Dorothy, this is for you. And that is for all the people who actually subscribe to my channel. That one candle is for you. And Dorothy, you mentioned the Society of St. Vincent de Paul, and one candle for that beautiful. There is an amazing hospice of them at Jerusalem, not so far away from here. And this is to everyone who are watching now the video, and in the future will be part of my family by subscribing to my channel. Don't go, it's not the end of the video. And stay with me. And let me continue from here. Thank you, Shlomi. This is Shlomi. Say hi, Shlomi.
Hi.
He is the little helper. Santa's little helper. And just for the history's sake, you can see that they are renovating the floor of the entrance. And as Shlomi told me before, we are now touching the sand, maybe even for 12th century, maybe even 4th century, who knows?
Might be very old.
Very old. And that's how the entrance looks like right now. Let me show you the facade of the church. And then we will say goodbye. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This is the third time I'm doing it. I have no work. You are my new family members. You can ask me whatever you want. And thank you, Dorothy, for actually supporting me. And I'm so happy that I could support you as well. And the facade of the church is right here. Then thank you for being with me in that wonderful private lighting candle at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, at the area of the crucifixion and the tomb and the resurrection of Jesus. Bye-bye.